Welcome back, everybody.
That's right, Haley. Get to your spot.
And then Haley just comes right back.
Get on your spot. There you go. There we go.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Until Next Time.
Hi,
I am your host, Cletus. This is my fellow host,
Randy.
and we are back. I want to kind of open up, and I want to apologize for the train heist that I did when I was a little kid.
What the
And
fuck?
I never got to apologize to this kid, nor will he ever watch this, because I don't even know who the kid was. So we used to take the train to Colorado when I was a little kid.
Yeah.
This is a true story, by the way. And the DSI had just came out,
Yeah.
and there's this kid in front of me, and he had it.
No.
And so I was a little kid. We were the same age. We were probably both like 7, 8, or whenever the thing may have came out. I literally was watching him play it, and then he put it away, and then him and his mom, they left. So I reached over and I grabbed it. And I was like, oh, my gosh, am I going to steal this DSI? It was like the baby blue one. It was the one with the camera.
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? I was like, screw it. So what I did is I grabbed the DSI, and I went down to where the luggage was. Okay, we were not rich growing up. So I thought we were in the cheapest seats.
Yeah.
And honestly, it seemed like we were. I literally went downstairs to the luggage, and then where all the luggage is, there was more seats with people. And it looked so crazy. It was like below coach. It was crazy.
It was even worse.
And I remember I just put the
They're the steam workers on a boat and shit.
right? Exactly, right? And I remember I put the DSI in my bag, and then I just came back up and sat down, and then I remember they came back and the kid started looking for it, and then he started freaking out, and the mom's like, "Don't worry, you'll find it. Maybe you just misplaced it." That kid never found that.
Fuck.
So I apologize to that kid, and if he's watching, and we know that you are, tough luck.
You know what? If we're apologizing,
And I don't even know where that DSI is, to be honest.
if we're
No, actually, you know what? I ended up. I'm a dumbass kid. I think I literally sold it for $20, years down the line.
we're apologizing right now. Let me
Yeah.
start off with one. So for those of you who don't know, Plan B used to be one of the instead of a pill that saves your life, it was a skateboarding brand.
Okay, makes sense. Okay?
It was
You almost lost me, but now you have me.
it was a couple of amazing skaters in that brand. Actually, some of the best skaters ever were in that brand. They had a very rare board. I forgot what the fuck it was called. It was but it's not a board you should skate. It's like one of those boards.
Just like a collector's, or
They were giving it away for people to skate on it, but it's just like other
okay.
people were using it as like collector things.
okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Real skaters are gonna skate it. People who like skating memorabilia are gonna put it on their wall.
Okay, valid.
I remember seeing how much it was online, and it was about $1,000. That's how much we were going for. And I was skating with a couple of my friends in middle school. And I see this kid, young fucking kid. Dad probably just went into a store, saw that it was being released. He's like, I'll fucking buy it. Bought it for his kid. Kid's skating it. He's like training, so there's no scratches on it. The only thing that's getting dirty is his wheels. That's it. And I was like, fuck, I could take that from him right now.
Evil.
Yeah, dude, evil. Because I said I was going to make money off of it. I'm in
Evil.
middle school.
Were you
Who the fuck?
Were you masturbating?
Yeah, I
at
was
the time?
masturbating at the time. I could have
You
been
had
home.
so much better things to do, and you had to go out here stealing a skateboard.
You know, I like this new thing. Like, were you masturbating at the time? You had so much shit to do, and you just decided to steal.
I know. I'm just saying.
Could have figured out different ways of like what your kinks were.
Yeah, exactly. You could have self-discovered yourself.
I got really into people sitting on balloons.
No, that's from Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, and they made up a website for it.
I love that show.
So,
But anyways, I'm sorry. Back to your thievery.
Thanks. Fucking thief in the beginning of the fucking episode. So I the kid goes inside and he's on the board's on his front lawn. And I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna leave my board. By the way, if you guys don't know this, if you're avid skaters, if you go to any skateboard shop, they usually have a pile of used fucked up boards that people usually donate for people to start for their first time. You can just take them.
Oh, that's pretty.
It's cool. Usually cool ass.
Pretty punk rock.
Cool ass shops do that. Pawn shop doesn't do that because fuck pawn shop.
Yeah, they're evil.
They're evil. I hate that spot. And that's for my boy Crack too. Fuck pawn shop. But so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do the same thing. while I steal this fucking board, I'm going to leave mine. He'll still have a fucking board, right? Mine was shit. It was one of those ones that I took for free at one of escape shop at escape shop. But then I was like, fuck, these trucks are independent. The wheels, I don't even know what they were, but I was just like, dude, the trucks are it's so glossy and nice. I have to come back to like give them back the fucking trucks. These are too nice. So like I take the fucking board, I go home, and I'm like unscrewing it, and while I'm unscrewing it, I don't know it wasn't coming out. I think like the dad screwed it too tight, so now it's like it's bald.
Yeah.
So it wasn't unscrewing, and I was just like,
he stripped it.
yeah, he stripped it.
Yeah.
So then I was
bald. I was like,
well, yeah, that's
but
what
no, I
it
get what
is.
you're saying though. Yeah.
So he stripped it, and I was just like, oh, you know what's gonna help? A drill. So I grab a drill, and I'm fucking doing it, and it just tears the fucking material on one side, and I'm just like, oh, that fucking sucks, and I turn it around, and like there's like a little crease, like a little crack right in the middle now, and I'm just like, it's nothing, that's fine. And like I pick up the board, and I'm like trying to take off the fucking truck. Right when I take it off, a fucking chunk of wood comes out, and I go, this board's ruining, and I put it in the trash.
You're evil.
Yeah. I just
You're
fucking
evil.
broke the board.
You're so evil.
Yeah.
Speaking of Plan B.
I'm sorry to that kid. I think I was how old were we at fucking like middle school? 2011, 2012, right?
I don't know. 20.
No, that's like 20.
Barely 13?
Barely, probably.
13,
I was probably
12.
that age. The kid was like 6.
Wow, he wasn't even masturbating.
He wasn't even masturbating yet. He didn't even have. So like,
that's all he had was skating.
That's fucking all he had. And
That's
I
evil.
took that fucking board from him. His dad looked like a fucking big skater. No, that not at all. I mean, he looked like a big gamer. Dad looked like a big old gamer. You know, the type of fucking nerd people with neck beards and shit. So I feel like he didn't give a fuck too much either.
He's like, oh, okay, come on, kid, play the game.
Here's Mario.
Damn, you're evil.
That kid grew up to be Elon Musk.
Speaking of Plan B, what I used to do back in middle school is that we would go to like
Just start putting it in the teacher's coffee.
we would go to the CVS and we would open the Plan B things and replace them with like Smarties. So funny. It's just a joke. Relax.
No, it's just like
Evil.
evil. Just
Yeah, I
didn't
used to
think that.
get a thumbtack and go and poke holes in all the condoms. Yeah.
Wasn't there a King of the Hill episode where like Luann and Bobby are having a prank war and Bobby puts Tic Tacs for Luann's
Birth control?
Birth
Oh
control?
my gosh, I honestly wouldn't be surprised.
and then Luann tastes it and she goes like, this is a fucking Tic Tac, and then she convinces that to make Bobby stop the fucking prank war, she tells him she's pregnant. She goes like, I'm pregnant, and like Bobby's like, are you sure? He goes like, yes. It's like, it's your baby. We have to get married now. And I think she got like Hank and Peggy into this shit, and
Oh
like they're in the
my
front
God.
yard, the backyard where they're always kicking in. Like they're having like a fake wedding. I forgot who's like, I think it's Bill that's gonna be like marrying them. And what's so funny is like everyone's in on the joke, like the entire neighborhood of all like Hank's friends, but Con doesn't. And he's just like, oh look, the hillbillies are getting married.
Okay, that sounds pretty solid. Mike Judge, we're talking to you now.
Yeah, Mike Judge.
What's up? Where's the show?
You know what,
I'm
Mike?
waiting.
Look, Mike.
I'm not getting any younger.
Does he have an Instagram?
I don't know, but if
We'll
he does,
tag him.
If he
I know
does-
he's working on a show right now. Not the King of the Hill, that fucking one where they're eating blue mushrooms.
I don't. Ooh, I don't.
He does Hank's voice, too, in
He
it.
better not be working on anything else.
Look, Mike
besides
Judge,
King of the Hill.
I do voices.
Look, Mike Judge, I love
He
you.
does voices.
Look, Mike Judge, I love you, dude. I just want King of the Hill.
Mike Judge,
Please.
put me on.
Please.
Put me on. Mikey.
Oh goodness, Aunt Sheila.
Oh no.
That's
I
the
won't.
only
We won't do
voice.
that voice.
That's the only voice I know.
I do voice.
It's me, fucking milkshake.
Okay, well we know that's ours. That's our trademark. That's ours. So you gotta buy milkshake from us.
Jesus.
That is well crafted from Prine and everybody.
I do voice. Yo.
You like cartoons, man? No,
You,
please.
you
Oh,
like
dude, that thing is
cartoons,
so-
man. You like dirty adult humor, man. Mike Judge, hear us. So, yeah, this is the birth control.
Oh yeah, makes sense. Real quick, before we get into the next thing, speaking of birth control, but I just want to. I feel like a proud dad. Okay.
So you bring up birth control, and you are a proud father.
I know. Wait, hold on. Let me explain. I am a proud dog dad right now because, this. Okay, this sounds crazy. Let me just tell the story and then I'll do it. And
childhood dog is dead.
so first of all, my childhood dog is still dead. I'm waiting for that to change. Anyways, we were.
It's not.
You know us. We're really kicking it, and we're really cool. So we're watching This Is 40, right before this pod, and I hear my family cat. I hear my family cat outside. I hear him scream. Okay, I don't know if he was about to get attacked or he was getting attacked, but I hear him scream. So right away, I jump out of my seat and I'm like, "Oh no!" And my German Shepherd, Lanathan, he jumps up and right away he doesn't even know what's going on, but he obviously heard that, so he like kind of woofed already. And then Haley is his ride or die, so she gets up and she's like, "What's up?" I run to the front door. I see the cat at the bottom of the driveway going to attack my family cat. So I literally just open the door and my two dogs run. They jump over the family cat and they chase this random stray cat that was going to attack my cat, okay? This cat came on to our property, okay? Just to make that very clear. This was self-defense. It was self-defense until my dogs chased him to the neighbor's yard and then the other neighbor's yard. And then at that point, that cat was running for its life. But I've never been so proud of my dogs in that moment until that moment, because I was like, wow. Yeah, they literally were like Fast and Furious. They're like, family. But no, they literally were they were protecting, like, how I want to see it is like they know that the family cat is part of the pack.
I'm sorry.
I don't even know why I keep calling him family cat. This is Mitt. If you don't know who Mitt is, then we're not really homies.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, they were protecting Mitt, and I just thought that was so cool, and I just had to share that because I was just like, damn, like, they didn't, because sometimes they'll be in the backyard and they'll chase Mitt.
Yeah, look at that. Now they're all tired.
Like, they'll chase Mitt, but like they're playing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, of course.
Dude, no, they chased this cat with intent. Like, if it went to court, it was first degree. Like,
funny as fuck.
But it's because they were trying to attack his boy. So I'm not out here sending my dogs out on cats just for fun. But I'm not gonna let this random cat pull up, thinking that he can just punk the other cat or mess with him and not think that the family cat Mitt doesn't have backup. He's like, oh, like, think about it. That cat's like, what? You gonna bring other cats? No, he's gonna bring an 80-pound German Shepherd as his backup. Like, and Mitt can say that Lane's his little homie because Mitt's older than him.
Oh shit!
So, I'm just saying. And then of course Haley's just like my man's is gonna do it, then I'm gonna go too, because that's how she talks, because she is from East LA.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry. What were you gonna say? I just had to go on that. I feel like that needed to be known.
Lizzie's trying to convince me to get another cat.
I know. They were trying to pawn a cat off me the other day.
Okay, so first of all,
and I already have this fat piece of shit to deal with that's in the backyard right now.
Shit.
No, I'm just kidding. I got a new cat. She's not a fat piece of shit, but we've been calling her that.
It's just been something I've been calling her, and then it just stuck.
She does think she's tough, and that shit gets me mad.
It's funny. So, my homeboy has a litter of kittens, and my girl's been wanting to take it home. I'm like, honestly, my fucking parents are gonna get so pissed. 100%. They already think I didn't raise Thomas right, but they fucking love him. Thomas is my cat, if you didn't know. I've had him in May. It's gonna be 10 years.
He has 1.5 years.
1.5 years. Ears, not years. He's gonna hit 10 in May.
Oh hell yeah!
So I'm having, and yeah, he's gonna hit 10, dude. I love him. Dude, your dog just fucking moaned or snored like he pays bills.
Dude, she does that too, just like on the other episode. These dogs will, today they deserve it.
Yeah, that's right.
They saved homeboy.
Oh, so she's trying to bring this cat, and I'm all like, all right, now here's the thing. I'm okay with it, but what if we can't keep him? She goes like, we'll figure it out. And she goes like, Nick will probably take it. That's her first thing that she said. And I looked at her and I go, no, the fuck he's not. And she goes like, what are you talking about? Like, look how many, like, he'll take it in. I'm like, I go, Lizzie, this fool had a childhood cat and a childhood dog. Both are gone and they're not coming back. How long do you think it took for Nick to get a fucking dog and now a fucking cat? Do you think he's just gonna get another fucking cat? And she's all like, I think he would. And I'm like, I don't think you know him as well as I do. He's not gonna get another fucking cat.
No, I just can't. I don't have the financial for it. You know what I mean?
No, I don't even think it's that. I don't think you want another fucking cat.
No, I don't want. Okay, no. Let me make this clear. I don't want another. I love animals. I don't want another animal.
Yeah.
I am locked in with these 2 dogs. Like, yeah, I'm locked in with these 2 dogs, and it took me a long. My last cat died back when I was in like 10th grade, so it took me a long time to want to get another cat.
Yeah, of course.
So yeah, and it's funny too because my childhood cat, he was orange, a tabby cat, and then but he was a long hair orange cat, and then my cat when I was like a teenager, like high school, he was like a short hair orange cat. So like I cannot get an orange cat.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of cats, but the thing is, they're all different colors, all of them.
Ooh, mama got around.
Mama got around. One of them,
Crazy.
the one that Lizzie wants, kind of looks close to Thomas. And I make this joke where I'm like, I know how to do this. And she goes, what? But we're going to keep the cat in my room. Silent as fuck at night because usually we'll get home at night. And so we're going to keep the cat, raise it right. My parents don't wake up until 6:30. At 6 o'clock, I'm going to go outside, have Thomas eat his food, and then I'm going to put the kid in next to him, eating the food. And I know my mom and dad's going to walk out and be like, is that just Thomas's kid? And then they're like, well, we can't get rid of it. So just pawn the cat.
Smart man.
So that was the idea. But then she's all like, no, like, we gotta treat her. I'm like, we gotta do a lot for this cat. And I go like, you know what's fucked up? I told her like, you know what's fucked up? We can't do that. And she goes, why? I'm like, look at Thomas. And she goes, what? I'm like, Thomas doesn't have papers. This food has been taken from the street. Ball's gone. Probably got his fucking shots forcefully took his shots. He like
he's anti-vax?
He was.
Oh, okay.
He was, but
But
no.
he's
He
changed.
changed
He's
for the better.
He's left leaning now.
Yeah, he's more left.
Thomas looks like he probably was right leaning.
He
for
was
a good
right
minute,
when he
but
first came out.
I don't know. He saw something that changed him.
He saw how corrupt it was.
That's crazy.
He tells me the system. He keeps me up on NASDAQ every day.
I like she's totally liberal.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Him?
He's apolitical. He doesn't have any.
Exactly, 100%.
Oh, so
the family cat that these 2 dogs saved, I love.
Right
that
wing
cat.
as shit.
Oh, I love that cat, but God,
Fucking MAGA all the way.
but God,
Crazy.
damn! You throw that red hat on that cat, he doesn't miss a beat. I'm sorry.
Once I walked into this house and the cat was like,
back to manipulating your parents that Thomas spawned a cat.
So I was just like, it's not gonna work. And she's all like, and I go like, it's not fair that Thomas didn't get treated right or raised like right, because the fucking cat was raised outside and we like just happened to become a house cat now. He no longer goes outside. Like he just did that himself. What, now that we have this new cat, we're going to be taking him to the fucking vet. We're like, anytime he has a problem, we're going to be treating him right. Like, shit like that. I'm like, and she was like, well, like, it's because, Thomas is, like, learned to live by himself. This cat will have, like, is an actual, like, indoor cat. I'm just like, I just don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I just don't think it's fair. Thomas, so this is a horrible thing going on right now, but good thing it's not affecting him anymore. Thomas broke his fang. Oof. It's a huge thing for cats. If a cat breaks their fang, you have to take them to the vet because it starts to like rot and shit.
Yeah.
And like Thomas, I don't know what the fuck he did, but he got it done. He got it fixed. Yeah, did it himself. Don't know how.
Wow.
Don't know how, but he did it. A lot of cats actually die by shit like this.
Well, remember your cat got kidnapped.
Oh no, this is after.
I know, but just in general. So you got a tough cat.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, let me explain it right now. My cat, the first time went missing 3 months. Didn't know where he went. Came back fat. Oh no, wrong. He came back without his balls and half his ear, and a tattoo on his belly.
Oh, so they caught him, fixed him, and released him back in the neighborhood.
Yep.
That is insane.
But 3 months. It took him 3 months to come home. I think it's just because like they dropped him off at a random neighborhood.
Yeah.
But he found his way home.
Yeah.
Second time. He was gone while I was like bedridden, sick and shit. He disappeared for 6 or 8 months. It's between that.
Oh, it's probably this guy.
Oh, so he disappeared for 6 to 8 months. I thought I lost my cat forever. It was gone. Came back fat as shit. Someone kidnapped him. Thomas doesn't like to stay places that isn't my room. If it's not my room, then he's not gonna stay in there too long. Or the living room now. Someone legit kidnapped him. Got him
Hell
fat.
yeah.
He had a collar on. Also, a couple of bruises on his butt. They were hitting this fucking cat for sure.
They were hitting him, feeding him, and also giving him a collar.
Like
That's
probably like
very
because the cat was
interesting.
trying to escape.
Uh,
And then I'm guessing like a little punishment like that he was trying to get out.
dude, yeah, this cat came back left wing. I went through the ringer.
But yeah, he came back, and I'm very happy he was back. And it's just like, so that's why I'm like, it's not fair to just have another cat just like treat this fucking cat like royalty.
Yeah, like this cat will never see a hard day in its life. Not saying that it needed to,
Yeah.
but it's just that, like, you know, Thomas should get treated like.
So I was just
I
like,
get
I
what
was
you
just
mean.
like, before we do that, we should probably get Thomas insurance.
Yeah, get him fixed up.
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt. Like, I didn't want to. Oh, you almost kicked my phone, homegirl. Like, I didn't want to get a cat until I was like, okay, let me make sure they're both up to date. I mean, I'm just burning myself out. I literally just got the paper saying that you're harvesting an illegal dog, and now I need to, like, get her license.
Oh yeah, I remember you were like, Lane's fucking illegal one time.
Yeah. No, that Lane had a warrant.
Oh yeah.
But now she has the warrant. I got to get that fixed up, though. But, yeah.
Fucking smacking her. You know, Nick ruined this dog.
Why?
Look at her. She's dead asleep. You just start moving her mouth, fucking with her, move her hands, start slapping her. Dead asleep.
Well, the thing is
Because
like.
dad does this all the fucking time.
Well, no, the thing is I try to teach my dogs that, like, it's okay if you touch their face, grab their face, like,
Nick trained him for an
grab their
autistic
paws.
kid.
Like, for real. It's
Like,
like,
you know, if an autistic kid came in, he's like, nice.
yeah, nice puppy. No, same thing with Lane. Like, Lane, you know, he's a big
Yeah.
old dog, but I could literally put my hand in his bowl of food and feed him like that. Which I'm not saying I do it all the time,
I'm
but
not gonna lie, I've done.
it's good that he doesn't have food aggression.
I've done the get the fuck out to Lane a lot.
But she gets crazy with food sometimes.
If you guys aren't familiar with get the fuck out, it's when you go get the fuck out and then you stick their hand in their mouth and go. And Lane is just like so fucking happy when that happens.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, Miss Dramatic.
Because we're talking about you.
Oh, I'm sorry, mama.
This dog is ridiculous.
But yeah, Lane is such a good dog. You put your hand in his mouth, just, and he goes so happy though.
Yeah, I don't know what I did. Just my dogs are just broken.
If we're shouting out dogs, I could give shout outs.
Oh, you got to shout out Captain.
Got to shout out Captain. I got a golden retriever. I have a German Shepherd, but he's not 80 pounds. He's probably 380.
Oh yeah, he is.
He's a big boy.
He's a big boy now.
He has hip dysplasia and arthritis, and now I think he's just deaf for one ear now.
But he's still a good
But
boy.
he's still just the greatest boy you've ever met. He's an old dog. I think he's about I got him in middle school. I think.
Really?
Yeah, I got Captain in middle school.
Oh my gosh, that fool could probably rent a car.
So, no, yes, no. I got him freshman year, but still, that's still a long ass time.
Yeah.
So as long as our friendship,
Wow.
the day Captain dies, our friendship dies.
You know what? Honestly, you shouldn't say stuff like that. But yeah, you're right.
I don't wish that dog to ever die.
Yeah.
But he is dumb as
That's why I
bricks,
stopped
too.
talking to my
love him.
one homie when my childhood dog died. No, I'm just kidding.
The Captain is dumb as bricks, but I love the fuck out of him.
Yeah, he doesn't like motorcycles.
He does not like motorcycles. He also doesn't like Asian women for some reason.
Asian women?
Yeah, I was dating an Asian girl, and I never brought women around my house, but sometimes I would take Captain, cause like it was just I'd be like, hey, let's go for like a little walk or a hike, cause this big guy likes to hike, so I would take my dog.
This guy.
It's not even my dog; it's my older sister's dog. I would take him sometimes like in secret.
This
and walk
guy.
him, and like every time I would take him out with like a girl or a friend, he'd be cool. Asian girl just started barking fucking crazy. I'm like, oh, it's probably just doesn't like her. started talking to another Asian girl, brought her around, started barking again, and I just started going, there's a pattern here. Wanted to try it one last time. Girl I'm not talking to, it's just my homegirl who's Asian, came around the pad, started barking at her, and I go, Captain's a little racist.
You know what's funny? What's funny about not funny about that? Well, it is kind of funny, but in his obituary, you know, they're gonna say, you know, he was a great guy, like
Loved
good
blacks,
boy.
Mexicans, Jews, Canadians.
No, and it's just gonna say like, you know, he was
did
funny.
not like Asians.
He was funny. Everybody loved him, and then just at the last sentence, wasn't quite fond of Asian people. Like, nah, bro. That it's like it's honestly like the story with Haley. When I went to go get her, I got there, and they were like, "Oh, they're like, we have the hyper dog, and then we have this really dog that's like shy and scared of everything." And I'm like, "Okay, let me see them both." The hyper dog was just like running around. Believe it or not, was it this episode or last
It was
episode?
the last episode.
Okay, so
think.
last
Yeah,
episode, last episode we were talking about In-N-Out. He just received a text that he's gonna get In-N-Out. So, anyways,
That was a perfect picture.
when I went to go get Haley, they were like, "We have a hyper dog and we have a shy dog. I don't know which one you want." I was like, "Well, let me see them both." The hyper dog came up to me, was licking me, super nice, super friendly. They were both girls. And then the shy dog, which is Haley, like they're like, "Do you want to see the shy one?" And I was like, "Yeah." Brought her out. She was scared against the screen door. Like, she was absolutely terrified. And I just looked and I was like, "You know what?" I was like, "I want that one." And then they're like, "You want the shy one?" I was like, "Yeah, I want the shy one." They looked at me so crazy. So bam, I got the shy one, put her in my car. She pissed in my car, but I had like mats, so it was fine. And she was so scared of me. And before they gave her to me, they're like, "Oh yeah, by the way, she's scared of men." And I was like, "Well, how the hell is that gonna work out?" So when I first got her, she was scared of me. After a while, she flipped the script, and then she did not like women. And I was like, "Homegirl, this is the wrong, like, I'm sorry, but you're going the wrong way." Like,
Ooh.
and then,
Smells like Fritos in here.
is it Frito? But anyways, that's crazy. So anyways, she switched up. She really
this
warmed
pod
up.
is just so fucking crazy. This
It's
whole
it's just about animals. So she's an absolute sweetheart. She's not for sale. I don't know, because the way it sounds like I'm just like giving a pitch. But yeah, the first you know what's funny? The first person she liked was Jose.
I don't
Like
that.
outside of the people that
I
live
don't
here.
trust that.
Literally, she was scared of everybody, the parties, everything. And then one day Jose came over and she just walked up to him, looked at him, and then she just like let herself get pet. She's still skittish with some people, but she's an absolute sweetheart. I could just talk about my dog all day. But I guess, you know, we're going to end the pod. So again, thank you for tuning in. And I will just leave you with this.
Just on a vacation far away.
I will just leave you with this. Sometimes you go to the club with your girlfriend and you leave with your boyfriend.